What's up, everybody? Hope you guys having a great day today. You're watching On Air with Nick Java, the Nick Java podcast. Like, subscribe, comment. Check me out here on YouTube daily. I put out at least one video per day, sometimes multiple videos. I also play shows live. I play guitar and sing. You guys check my music out over at Spotify and iTunes. Hope you guys having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. So this morning's video podcast is actually going to be I'm talking about Tom Brady said he's probably never going to do another roast because how negatively it impacted his kids. He does have 3 kids. I looked it up here, 16, 14, and 11. That is a very young age to have to deal with some of those very adult jokes that were made about him and his wife. So I can understand that. So let's check out a video from Entertainment Tonight.
I loved when the jokes were about me.
Giselle, she that karate man.
And all of a sudden you realize I wouldn't do that again.
Tom Brady is one and done as a comedian's punching bag.
8 karate class a day, and she's still a white belt. She's still a white belt.
Sometimes you're naive, you don't know, or you get a little like, oh, you know?
The retired NFL star looking back on his Netflix roast on the Pivot podcast. While he can laugh at himself, no problem, the aftermath took a heavy toll on the home front.
I got some great kids. I'm going to obviously hope they don't tune in tonight because there's going to be way too many things that are inappropriate, but oh well, they'll learn it somehow.
Can't lose any fights to the bonus, Dad. Kids gonna have to change their name. The guy knows karate, Tom. Can't fight this guy.
So I wanted to do the roast because the guy Jeff Ross became someone that I knew.
There'll be a lot of let's go jokes tonight. Some of them might be about Giselle. A man who has so many rings he could melt them down and forge a sword to go on a quest to get Giselle back from that jujitsu teacher.
I didn't like the way that it affected my kids. So it's the hardest part about like the bittersweet aspect of when you do something that you think is one way and then all of a sudden you realize I wouldn't do that again.
And there's
Right.
another reason not to bet on Tom unretiring from these 2-hour joke fests. This comes after we learned his ex Giselle Bundchen feels hurt and upset. In the wake of verbal jabs about her new man, martial arts instructor Joaquin Valenche.
The only thing dumber than you saying yes to this roast was when you said, "Hey, babe, you should try jujitsu." I think that was, that's gotta suck.
A source tells
Yeah, that's got to be tough, man. That's got to be tough, you know. And to be completely honest with you, I think Tom Brady probably didn't know what he was walking into on this. A lot of times people think just because they know about something that everybody else in the world knows about something. You know, this guy has been an elite quarterback for so long. He's been an absolute killer in the NFL. You know, when you get to that kind of moment of greatness, that moment of, you know, complete and utter discipline and things like that, you don't really take time to do what people that don't do that do. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't take the time to get online and find out whatever little emoji means. You don't get online to figure out, you know, what is everything that's on Netflix. You know, Tom Brady's not sitting around probably watching Netflix. He's probably doing stuff all the time. He said, yeah, Jeff Ross, I met him and he was a friend and I didn't have no kind of issue with it. You know, he probably took it in good face value and you know, of course, probably didn't do his homework on it. And but I could see where this could be very hurtful to a family, you know, especially after all the jokes are over. A lot of the jokes that people might have thought was funny, like us as adults, 11-year-old, 14-year-old, 16-year-old. I could see where, you know, why are they talking about mom like that? And, you know, I could absolutely see where the hurt could come in there for a family.
ZT, the former model found some of the jokes to be distasteful and disrespectful.
They were.
That's what she said to you, Tom. Giselle said, you retire or we're done. When you got a chance to go 8 and 9 and all it will cost you is your wife and your kids, you got to do what the you got to do. Do you understand me?
It's a good lesson. Like for me as a parent, I'm going to be a better parent as I go forward because of it.
You have teenagers at home. What are the things that they regularly roast you about?
I'm just their dad, so everything I do is lame and you know, there's nothing I do that's right.
Well, Tom, expect the hits to keep coming after your Fox Sports debut. The dad of 3's reportedly landed a 10-year contract with the network dishing out a $375 million payday. So in conclusion, we ask, who's laughing now?
10 years, $375 million. That is amazing. Good for you, Tom Brady. Good for you. That's amazing. 10 years to talk about football. Tell you what, man, that man is in high demand even after being the GOAT quarterback of all time, man.
Grandiose sense of self-worth. This got it.
Well, to be fair, Giselle got half that check.
Yeah, I'm excited about working for Fox, and I've been working really hard.
They did have some good jokes.
Really understand the mechanics of what I have to do, and be excited to be on TV like you, man.
And I do think for me, just outside of, let's say that, it always is good. Like if we're not laughing about things, we're crying.
Right. Facts, man. This was actually a pretty good article. I have to give it to him. You know, I like it when, you know, ET actually puts stuff on here that's not like propaganda. So, yeah, man, Entertainment Tonight, they put out a great interview with one of the great football players of all time and the greatest quarterback of all time that we've seen this far. I can definitely see where it would hurt his family. I can definitely see where it could be hurtful to his kids. But hey, you live and learn. Hope you guys have a blessed day. You watch your own Air with Nick Driver, the Nick Driver podcast. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? You as a parent, I don't have kids. So you as a parent, would this be something that you did and then maybe you feel like your kids will be upset about? I guess it just depends. I guess everybody's story is different. You guys like, subscribe, comment. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.